My name is Leslie Rowan, and I was born and raised in Brandon, Manitoba, Canada, which is in southwestern Manitoba, about an hour north of the US-Canadian border. Finally got my green card in 2016 after I'd been in the States for like 16 years at that point. And then, didn't think about it for a while. I knew I was permanent, I didn't have to renew every year. But 10 years later, when my green card was up for expiration, then I had a decision to make. Was I going to renew the green card, or was I going to go for citizenship? And at that point I knew, this is my home and I wanted to vote, so I started the process for citizenship. And in September of 2016, I attended my naturalization ceremony and I became a citizen. So other than tedious paperwork, I did have to study and take an exam. But I did study and I did learn a lot about US civics. So yes, I recall going down to the office in Fargo and having to do an interview, and I was quite nervous about that, even though I felt pretty confident that I'd be able to pass, and I did. So yeah, that was kind of fun. And then after that, it was really just you kind of wait. There are people out there that are fighting to be able to vote, and you have this privilege and this right, and you need to do it. I worked hard to be able to do that. The beaver is Canada's national animal. And it was officially declared Canada's national animal in 1975, but it was on their very first postage stamp in 1851, and then it was on the nickel in 1937. So the beaver has been an important part of Canada for many years, and I go home 2 or 3 times a year and I visit my mom, and I bring back certain foods that I like. There's different potato chips that we can't get here, there's different candy bars. In fact, for Christmas now, what I've told my mom to just get us as a family is just get us a big assortment of Canadian candy bars and chips, etc., that we can't get here, and that's my story.